To make some beautiful smoked brisket pot pie like this, coming up next on Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Alright guys, part 2 of that brisket video coming up next. We got ourselves a leftover brisket that we scored. Man, we didn't cook it all the way, you know, it's still kind of frozen, folks, so. It's a little on the frozen side, I would say, folks. But the show must go on. I took this out 3 days ago, folks, and it's still frozen. Well, you'll get the idea. I won't bore you through the whole thing. What you do is ooh, that smells so smoky, folks. You just take your brisket, and we're going to cut it in little bite-sized pieces, folks. I ain't going to bore you with all the cutting, so we'll be right back, folks. Alright guys, we got our little frying pan heating up. We're going to drop that cut up brisket in there. Yeah, a little frozen, it'll fry out quick. We're going to try to render out some of that fat that's in there. And we're going to let this go and I'll bring you right back, folks. Alright folks, we got her heated through and reduced down. Now what we want to do is we want to add a little bit of water. We're going to start with about, half a cup or so. We'll add more later. And we're going to add a couple of shots of the W sauce, the Worcestershire, like so. And then we're going to add some of this. Oh, I got ahead of myself, folks. I forgot to add the cornstarch. Oh, well. And a little cornstarch. Dang it. Oh, well, there's no going back now, folks. We're going to stir that up. Scrape all them good bits off the bottom. Oh, well. We'll see how it works. I wanted to mix that in with that fat and, you know, make a little roux out of it, but Scotty messed up, but that's part of cooking, I guess. And we're going to take some of this here better than bouillon chicken base. Yeah, you heard me, chicken. Why am I using chicken? Because I'm all out of the beef. So I'm just going to use chicken. Hey, but cooking's all about, folks, just winging her. Alright, let's bring this up to a boil. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got it up to a boil. We're just going to simmer this down, reduce this down, concentrate all those flavors. Can you guess what Scotty's making yet? Leave a comment down below if you think you know what I'm making. Lots of comments. I need lots of comments, folks. Alright, we're going to bring you back after this is reduced down and we'll take you to the next step. Alright folks, we got it reduced down pretty good. Now here's where it gets fun, folks. I'm also going to add a can of this Stinky More beef stew. What to do with your leftover brisket? I should have got a bigger frying pan, folks. I just got the carrots and the potatoes, little pieces of meat. Alright, we're going to add that. Oh, I'm going to look dangerous, folks. I'm going to see if I can squeeze in a second can of this stuff. So heat it through. Oh, don't do what Scotty does, folks. Always get bigger pan. I think that'll work. Alright, we're going to heat this through and be right back, folks. Alright guys, sometimes your plan doesn't always come together here in the backyard barbecue area. I wanted to get some different pie fillings, but you know, when you send kids to the store to get you stuff, this will have to work. I wanted the kind you rolled out, but anyway, we got us our pie filling. Did you by now figure it out? We are doing the brisket pot pie, the poor man brisket pot pie, I should say. And we are going to top this off with that beautiful smoky brisket. Oh, you can just smell that smokiness, folks. We thickened it up pretty good. You know, you really don't want a watery pot pie. We got 2 of them pie pans, folks. Let me get this out of the way. Whoa, Scotty needs some room here. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here, folks. You get the idea. We're just gonna wing it. I'm gonna fill that up. I got me a spoon with a hole in it. Because I don't want to get it too watery. We can always add more. I call this the poor man because we did the Dinty Moore stew instead of going out buying a bunch of vegetables and cutting them up and all that stuff. We took the easy way out, folks. Sometimes when life's busy like Scotty's got, you have to take the easy way out sometimes, folks. But it's made with love. I got everything in little bite-sized pieces for the kids. Alright, now we'll take some of this gravy-like filling and we're going to add a little bit to each one. All that goodness off the bottom of that pan. You can just smell the smokiness, folks. Alright, let me get rid of this pan. Alright, folks, got this one egg beaten up. Now I wanted a raw stuff, but she got me 4 of these. So hopefully we can take them out of here. I'm hoping, without tearing them up too bad. We got a little hole in there, so we might be able to patch that up, folks. You tell Scotty no beggar. I'm gonna pinch this up, get rid of that hair there. Scotty's shedding. We got that. We're gonna put that in there. Hey, that'll make a little steam hole. How's that, folks? Hey, I'm not gonna win an award for thing, but let's see if we get this one out without tearing it. Come on, buddy. Yeah, score. There we go. 2 pie doughs. Hey, Scotty, tore it, got it out without tearing it, then I turned it, putting it on. This is fun, folks. I'm gonna have a good Sunday comfort food. I'm gonna quit messing with this when I destroy it. Brisket pot pie. A little egg wash, folks. What do you think? Not bad for a man. I got the oven preheated. Yes, you heard me right, oven. We're gonna destroy this thing. I'm gonna stop before I destroy it. My kid sees this, he's gonna flip. Anyways, well, hopefully we got no bubblies coming out. Alright, boy, let's pop this in the oven at 350 degrees and see what we come up with, folks. Scotty, stop messing with it. Be right back, folks. There they are, guys, right out of the oven, piping hot. So let's let these bad boys cool and we'll come back and cut into them. Look at old bubbly over there. Alright, guys, they've been cooling off. I can't wait any longer. This one looks probably the best. Still a little warm, but not hot, I don't think. Now we're going to scoop into this. Now remember, this is not it's a pot pie, not a pie. So you're not going to get a perfectly slice out of this. So I don't even know why I'm cutting it like a pie. Main thing is this comfort food. Poor man's comfort food. Let's see how she thickened up though. Hey, it might come out like a pie. Well, you know, folks, it came out like a pie. See that piece of that smoked brisket in there, folks. Ooh, look at that thumbnail, folks. Boom, there's only one left to do, and that's try it out, folks. Hang on. Alright, folks. Let me bring you up. Okay, guys. We'll try it out. Poor man smoked brisket pot pie with the dinky Moore stew. Oh man, folks. By not cooking that brisket all the way, and then reducing it down in there, it tenderized it just perfect where it doesn't fall apart, where it's all stringy. The dinky Moore stew, you can taste the Worcestershire sauce. That chicken bouillon blue, outstanding. I'm not no trouble. The pie crust, still nice and flaky, still good. That brisket is so smoky and so tender. There you have it, folks. You like? Alright, folks, this is perfect. Go out and get you some leftover brisket. Use whatever pie crust you can find. Mix whatever you want in there. Have fun. Peace out, folks. Thanks for watching.